It's not a lie. You want to finish it?
Alright guys, welcome back. We are here on Clear Lake Fishing West Coast Championship. We came out here, we had 2 days of practice. We only practiced one day, one full day. Yesterday's practice, we didn't go out because it was such a short time. You had to be off the water by 12. I prefer not to practice the day before the event. Don't want to catch any fish that I may need for tournament days. So yeah, we just slept in yesterday, hanging out with the guys. Practice was pretty tough for us. We caught one fish. This is the area where we found cleaner grass. Had about 2 bites in here that I felt really good about. So yeah, we went back here to grind it out. I think we put our head down and grind that out. We might get 5 good bites. So this is a tournament where limit doesn't really matter because you're not chasing any points. You're here to shoot for big ones and try to win it. But of course, I say that, but considering how my practice went, I'll be pretty darn happy with a limit. So we'll see what happens, guys. We're gonna grind it out. We're gonna start off with the frog, and then just once it gets really warm, we'll start flipping. Blast off was at 5:30, lines in is at 6. We got 2 minutes till lines in, but kind of working our way up to an area I didn't fish yesterday, but did look okay. So yeah, guys, that's it. Hopefully we get on, guys. West Coast Championship Day 1, guys. No! Darn, that sucks. Man, it's tough doing that when bites are far and few, man. Alright, so we got one blow up on the frog, but he just swiped at it. Feels pretty cold, so we're just gonna go and flip. I feel like it's still too early for any of the bites I'm trying to do, but figured I'd just start flipping. Might be easier to put around one that wants to eat. That might trigger a bite. I don't think they're warm enough for them to blow through the vegetation yet. It's about time. Jeez. Fish stinks. Alright guys, first one today, 17 inches. got one. Bit it so many times. It's decent one, 17-incher. Had to let it take a little longer that time. 17-incher. Alright guys, number 2, 17.5. Yes, sir. Another clown. I'll take these though. Alright guys, number 3, 18.25. Alright guys, so all I'm doing is flipping. Everything that sticks out of the norm, I'm just flipping it. And earlier this morning, I tried it, Earlier this morning, I tried to fish the frog, because, usually I don't do well flipping first thing in the morning on low light, so. Decided a frog. Got some blows, but not really committing to it. They had one crash right up to it, but even in open water, they didn't eat it, so. That's why I'm just flipping now that it's warmer. I feel like the flip bite's just gonna get better and better as the day progresses. If I can get a limit, I'll be pretty happy, but I feel like this is a good way to possibly run into a big one. This point has a lot of fish. Really got so many bites here. I mean, the flip bite hasn't really turned on because I got a few bites and set the hook and there's nothing. The other one over there had to take a while before I actually had it. But I feel like the fish in here are gonna reload over and over again. I keep coming back and checking on them. I just gotta keep my head down and grind. Definitely a lot more bites today than my practice, so I feel like we're doing the right thing. Just need to put in front of a big one. Little keeper, but we will take it. And for 12 inches. There we go, that's a better one. Came right on too. It's good 19.20. Alright guys, 19 inches. Little guy. Alright guys, number 6, 17.5.
Oh, thank you. 17 and a quarter. Another 17. Another 17, guys. Another keeper, all clones. Might be an 18 right there. Alright guys, that's a good call, 18 half. I know, right? Bit of clone, huh, dude? Huh? Small, yeah, they'll call, maybe quarter inch. Alright, guys, good call. 18 inches. Another one, just a bunch of clones. Alright guys, another one, 18 inches. Another 17. Another 17 incher, guys. Long one, probably not gonna help, but we'll check. I think the smallest one's 17. "17 inches. It's not gonna help. 17 inches. Alright guys, so earlier we got pretty fortunate with that flurry. And got a bunch of bites under the mat on a point. Lost a few good ones there too, but it is what it is. The hook I'm using is a little bit lighter wire, and I kind of messed up. Should have bought some thicker wire ones. They're kind of bending out on the hook sets and stuff. So, but yep, I'm pretty happy with what I got. And all I need is a kicker, and I'll be up there. But can't complain. Just I'm getting the bites. So just gotta hopefully put it in front of a big one and capitalize on it. But as of right now, I'm really satisfied with what I've got so far, just because of practice didn't go so well. So just catching the limit was pretty nice. But this is one way I feel like you can run into a really big one. So just flipping and punching. coal right there. It's a 19 right there. Alright guys, that's a good call. 19 and a half. Oh, little guy. 16 incher, 17 maybe. Yeah, man, all clones, huh? 16s and 17s. 17 inches. Another 17, guys. Oh gosh. That's why I'm all the way out. It's a call. Hopefully. Yeah, something about pulling that trolling motor up just gets you a lot more bites. Trolling motor is probably way too loud. Oh, so 18 right there. Alright guys, that's a good call right there. 19 inches. There's the kicker. I needed that one pretty bad. Ooh, child. Got me a 20. Choked it too. Size of that one. Alright guys, good call. Right at the end. 20 inches. You know, I haven't been talking much today. There's quite a bit of guys around me, so yeah, but all I'm doing is just flipping and punching. And you know, you kind of have to decide whether you want to stay in the area and just pick apart the mat or power fish and punch it real quick and cover water. But every time you do that, there's somebody in front of you or behind you, so sometimes best just to pick a spot that looks good or where you got bit and just work it there. And that's just pretty much what I've been doing. I covered a lot of water this morning and wasn't working out, and as soon as I started slowing down, I started getting those bites. So it's generally not how I like to flip and punch. I usually like to cover a lot of water, but that does seem like what's working today. Well, for me, probably working pretty well for others, but not me. Oh, that's gonna help. This one's 18. 17. 17, guys. Alright guys, that is a wrap for day one. Did pretty darn good. I mean, right at the end right there, we started calling up pretty quickly right there. But that's kind of what I was expecting with this punch bite. You know, as the day progressed, better quality bites started showing up. That was for me, but it seems like a lot of guys actually caught them pretty early, except for me. But yeah, I mean, did pretty darn good. We are 1 inch away from the leader. I think we're currently sitting in like 4th or 5th place right now, but you know, we do have a shot at it tomorrow, so we're gonna come back out and grind again and look for 5 good bites and you know, hopefully do well. Gonna head back to the Airbnb, hang out with the guys, and that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.